Not gonna let my blood boil over this.
I can't fucking wait to get rid
There you glitchy bastard. We're locking that down.
Sweet looking whip, mate. Thanks.
It's not true. It's hospital hogwash, it's pharmaceutical flim-flam, it's medical mendacity, it's democratic humbug. It's nonsensical narcotic nincompoop. I think I made the point. Do not believe the news telling you that we've run out of medicine, nor should you believe the empty shelves at the chemists. They're also lying. Do not believe your doctor saying, sorry, we're fresh out of that, you're going to have to eat a carrot and pretend. Do not believe your own cobweb-written medicine cabinet at home. It might look empty, but it's not. For it contains the only medicine any of us truly need. Starring music, please, producer Chris. Freedom. The medicine of British freedom. And the analgesic knowledge that however ill you may be, keeping an eye on things for you.
I'm investing heavily in the placebo effect right now. You're listening to The Bug.
Obviously, I don't entirely mean that, because what is the first rule of the third millennium? If someone in power tells you something is fake news, what is it? Correct. A 110% cast iron, tungsten-coated, granite-scented, cosmically immutable, scientifically unarguable fact. But surely, Alice, the more important question for all these medicine freaks whinging on about feeling a bit bored or having a fatal but curable illness necessarily is this. Do we actually need medicine? If you today got diagnosed with a potentially fatal illness, would you not look around at the nation that we've become and think, hey doc, put your life-saving treatment down, I'm going to take this free one-way bus out of here. Now hold that pillow over my face until the twitching stops.
I just don't think we should think of it in such a negative way. Don't think of it as a medicine diet, and you think of it as a series of healthy lifestyle swaps. Swap out the anti-inflammatories for antacids. Swap out the iron lung for the aluminium lung. Swap out MRI machines for Mary machines, which is just a lady called Mary telling you you're fine.
Obviously, critical shortages are as much part of our daily lives, our society and our culture today as things like football, music and complaining about the weather used to be in the...
Malaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Time to introduce ourselves.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Well, that's a proper conspiracy theorist's level of paranoid.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Message received.
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
Bagley, those windows, are they a viable option?
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
Copy that.
This counter-conspiracy initiative, which is in back of persons to gather groups greater than 5. To do so is a crime.
Wasted space.
So much for personal space. This ain't good.
It's okay, mate. You need to calm down.
Look at this. The place is packed to the gills with traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Copy that.
Welcome to Clare and Present Danger, and welcome to fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Yo, he did the jump. He did the jump. I know y'all saw that shit. He did the jump. Y'all know what that is. It's from Assassin's Creed, bro. He did the jump. I didn't expect him to do it, though.
You know, I don't like the film. I actually really enjoyed it. But I just couldn't book any more fucking...
Fuck's sake!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Fucking hell.
There's our suspect. I'm putting an end to this. Over. We have a seriously injured officer.
That bloody nerd!
All units, force this suspect to stop. Received. We are trailing the target. Immobilizing the suspect. Can I get assistance from my location?
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
Dispatch, deploying drone to apprehend the suspect. Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
advised.
So
Search units
good
disengaged.
diplomacy is indistinguishable
Search is
from him doing
pointless.
absolutely nothing.
You are listening.
I think all that. Simon convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
Because that has set them up for life in modern Britain. That's the one core skill they need, the ability to pretend that they are living happy and fulfilled lives, that they have jobs that are worth doing.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bomb. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy service so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
Working on an upgrade of his private police state? Brilliant. Does this prick ever take a day off? Whatever he's up to, we need eyes on that meeting.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
It's this halfway house I can't stand. Either come back and do your job, or leave the planet entirely. I'm pretty sure there must be a spare space station knocking around where he can go and entertain himself for the rest of the time. Can we crowdfund it? Tell you what, let's make cryptocurrency something and crowdfund it out. Jelly beans, are they still legal?
He's away so often, Andy. I'm starting to think he doesn't like it.
All right, mate.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Yeah, we know. But Cass is launching some new project, and I can guarantee it won't be good. We need to do...
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
Recruiting an Albion employee. Easier said than done.
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
You asked for it.
Big mistake. Token is permitted to access your data. This includes deep search of your optic device. Refusal to provide
Are you ready to take back London?
Oh, you're DedSec. Good.
I need help with something.
We'll do what we can. What's the matter?
My friend's got this rare blood disorder, and with the NHS in the state it's in,
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
Bagley, think you can track them down?
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
Why only 4,000? Is that really enough? I will not feel safe until at least another 75 million people have been deported from this country, and I'm here in Britain on my own.
As a bleeding heart lefty, Andy, I would normally be outraged about this, but really I think mass deportation is a very handy way to break up with a partner. I'm sorry, baby, I love you, but an anonymous source has reported you for snoring really loudly in a sensitive way.
All units, I repeat, all units. We have reports of a hostile in your area.
Tapestry cheering on King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Get out! Actually, that's not British enough. Unless you can show unarguably that your direct bloodline is untainted by anything since before the Romans. Actually, unless your direct ancestor was personally responsible for building Stonehenge, get out of my country. I guess when you look at it, you know, the best ways to stop immigration, apart from obviously the end of the world, to make as unpleasant as possible. So,
well, we absolutely are doing that, Andy.
Well, you know, fair play to the government for helping us with that. Another option: extend the White Cliffs of Dover. They've been resting on their laurels for too long. Very inefficient. Turns out the means of stopping immigration. Extend them by about another 11,000 miles, a full wrap around Great Britain, and they could do with being about 1.5 kilometres higher as well, with a special greasy coating to stop people clambering over the top of it after they get in. Here's a quick joke for you, Alice. Did you hear the one about the woman who went into the immigration processing centre and was ever seen again?
No, Andy, I didn't hear that one.
Boom. Set up the punchline. For those of you unfamiliar with the immigration processing centre, is of course where so many of our guests to Britain go for a longer than desirable game of involuntary hide and seek. You're listening to The Bone. I will conclude by saying that all the things wrong with Britain today.
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes.
Someone's here! Playtime's over, fucker. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck!
This is a highly placed Albion informant, or as they're called in America, a narc. And if there's one thing I know about the people of London, it's that they always like to see a rat get his comeuppance. Good on you.
Thank you.
There's the laptop. Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyse the data.
Hey, you! Well, you seem in a hurry. What? I think we're...
I found them at warehouse where experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
In today's world, we all had to get used to every move being tracked.